Emanuel Unge, or Unge. Let's get in. Right, so I did... This was a box I checked, and I assumed it was going to save a preference. I went into my profile and swapped a bunch of things, so now apparently I have defaulted to Advanced 2/1. Let's play daily using Swedish Advanced. This'll be fun. I don't know how this is gonna go, but let's see. What's our one club opener? Oh, God. Oh, geez. That's not what I meant to do. I forgot I also turned off confirm bids. Oh, maybe I need to turn that back on. Because I wanted to get a sense of what our opening bids meant, especially if I'm playing unusual systems. You heard me talking about Qbids? It is a great site. I agree. I agree with my previous comments, as well as yours. Okay, well, we've decided to open a club because that just kind of happened. I would probably have opened a diamond in real life. Third seat, we definitely want to be opening to get in the opponent's way a little bit. And one diamond does a better job of directing the opening lead. I mean, in essence, you could call this a third seat psych. I think a lot of players are familiar with this type of tactic in third seat, that when you open late, you often want to open as a lead direct against the opponent's possible contract. So I would much rather get a diamond lead than a club lead, which is why I would have chosen a diamond. Now that it's gone to club a spade, I know a lot of players might be tempted to pass one spade here, and this could easily get you a good result, but on a whole, I think it's wrong to do this because it gives the opponent such a free chance to balance back in. Where West can balance in with a no trump with a variety of hands, and at equal vulnerability, that's going to be good for the opponents. So we should definitely be raising to two spades. I mean, partner's a passed hand can't just bid a game. That's impossible. So the worst thing that happens here is partner invites, we reject, we get to three spades. Too bad. Another issue with passing one spade is that partner's never going to play us for 4-card spade support. So if we were to pass one spade, and then let's say West does balance with a no trump, and East-West end up in 2 hearts, and we then bid 2 spades, partner might pull to 3 clubs, because partner will think we're in a 4-3 fit, and especially if partner's spades are quite bad and they have good club support, they're going to expect us to have like 5 clubs over here, because why else would we bid 2 spades at a later point in the auction? We've already denied having a 4-card spade fit with them. So for a lot of reasons, we definitely want to bid 2 spades. Here, partner, kind of expected on an auction like this, does make an invite. We will reject however we do that. I'm just going to quickly flip through what all of our bids mean. Okay, apparently 3 spades is just the non-forcing response. So we get a diamond lead. We got 2 hearts, a diamond, and at least 1 spade to lose. Obviously, we would prefer to be playing this at the 2 level. The 5 of diamonds lead is a little bit scary, because this might mean East could have started with a doubleton diamond. We'll play low at trick 1. West does return a diamond, which is a little bit unfortunate for us. Yeah, so East has led from a doubleton diamond, unfortunately. Now, technically, this means the only spade holding we can pick up, or at least the most reasonable spade holding we can pick up, is King, Queen, third, and West's hand by playing a spade to the jack. Because otherwise West will have a hard entry of some kind. It looks like East is pretty likely to hold, say, the ace-queen of hearts. 1 spade honor, and that's about it. That would make this auction make a lot of sense. So West would have a spade honor, the diamond ace, the king of hearts. And that would explain why neither opponent chose to take a bid. I mean, the percentage play in the spade suit itself is not to play a spade to the jack, I don't think. I think it's to play a spade to the 8, or maybe lead the 10. One of those. I mean, what do I really think is happening other than diamonds being 4-2? It is a little bit surprising that West worked out to continue diamonds at trick 2. So that's kind of unfortunate because, I mean, from West's perspective, it might actually look pretty attractive to lead a club through, whatever North's club holding is. The diamond return into the queen 10 easily could have just given me a free finesse, which I could have taken anyway. But West didn't really know the diamond count on the hand. East could have been leading from jack 3rd or even jack 4th, maybe. I guess I'm going to play a spade to the jack. With diamonds 4-2, it's more likely that West is short in spades than East, so picking off honor doubleton of spades in West's hand makes some sense. Okay, let's give it a try. Spade to the jack and king, and another... Wait, what? Oh, no way. Come on, man. So East led 3rd best? That's what happened? No way. Oh, just absolutely not. Amazing. Okay, we have the rest. Down 2. So, I mean, obviously we've gotten the diamond position wrong. I still don't know what their opening leads are, and that makes things very difficult. Let's see what our counterpart did. They just passed in 3rd seat. I think that has a lot of merit. Favorable at match points, I really do like to get involved in the auction, if possible. So I do like opening in 3rd. Of course, I already mentioned I would have opened a diamond, not a club. Maybe that would have given a different opening lead, and then if they don't establish their diamond rough immediately, then we can pick up the spades, playing West for honor 9 small. So I suppose maybe my opening bid ended up costing us. Like, we might have made 3 spades if East gets off to a club lead, for example. I don't think partner has to make a game try, especially opposite a 3rd seat opener, but I understand them doing so. Yeah, I mean oh, sorry, back on my board. The 5 of diamonds lead 3rd best. I wish I knew what the opponent's opening leads were, conventionally. I mean, it looked to me like East was leading a doubleton because I thought they led 4th best. Let's move on to the next one. Hello? Okay, play next. Pass on our right. This time we have a 5-4-3-1-10 count, but we're 2nd seat, unfavorable. We do not have any good diamond spots. This is a hand that I don't think I really want to be opening at match points. With both minors, we're not really preempting the opponents out of their fits in the majors, so opening a diamond might even just make it easier for the opponents to come in if left-hand opponent has either a takeout double or 1 spade overcall, or worst case scenario for us, a Michael's bid. We just speed up their auction considerably because they can show both suits immediately. And secondly, we're vulnerable. So if we do declare the contract, we would want to be in a position where we feel like we can make it. And this hand is a little bit subpar in terms of playing strength, just because we only have 10 high card points, as well as what I've noted, the lack of diamond spots. So if the colors were reversed, I might open a diamond, but it's probably still better to just pass. Now, if we flip this, and let's say we had spades and hearts, with a 5-card spade suit and a 4-card heart suit, then there's a lot going for opening a spade on a hand like this, because we can outcompete the opponents in the major suits. It's a lot more difficult for them to show their minor suits if they have a fit when we open one spade, and we would have a good rebid where we might be able to show both of our suits and get to the right fit. So anyway, we pass for now. A diamond on our left, partner overcalls a spade. So I'm going to bid a no trump as a passed hand. I mean, we kind of have a maximum passed hand, but the fact that our 5-card suit was bid on our left, especially in, I think the opponents are playing like 2/1 basically against us. Especially in that context, West is very likely to have at least 4 diamonds for this opening bid, and we're not going to have a ton of tricks available. Now, granted, we still want partner to be able to bid 3-no if they have a maximum overcall, so that's why we kind of have to do something with our 10 count. But I'm not feeling like a 3-no bid. Partner bids 3 hearts, which is apparently natural and game forcing. Fascinating. So this shows exactly 4 hearts. Their argument for that is that partner with 5-5 would have started with a Michael's Cupid, which I agree with. Now, do we want to possibly play in a 4-3 heart fit, or do we want to bid 3-no? Partner's pretty likely to be 5-4, 1-3 in shape. And I'm not that worried about the opponents taking a few diamond tricks, which seems somewhat likely. I think they'll be able to take probably 3 diamond tricks if East has a couple of entries. But West won't be able to run the suit because we have King, Queen, 5th to stop it. I'm just wondering if it might make some sense to try and play in the 4-3 heart fit and play the hand a little bit as a cross ruff. I mean, East is somewhat likely to lead a trump on an auction like that, but East might just lead a diamond at trick 1, and then when they switch to trumps, we'll have a diamond trick set up. We'll be able to take the ace, king of spades maybe, start ruffing spades, take whatever club tricks we can get, and just cross ruff spades and diamonds. I think I would really like to have another heart spot, maybe the 10 of hearts or even like ace 9 third, so that I could ruff the 3rd round of spades, let's say, with the middle heart spot, and if West can't overruff, then I can ruff the 4th round of spades with the ace of hearts. So I think for that reason, I'm just going to bid 3-no. We do have diamonds well stopped. We obviously have a club stopper. 4 spades from partner. Not exactly what we were hoping for. Our hand's going to be pretty worthless to them, but we're at least content that we've showed our hand and partner has decided on the final contract. Diamond opening lead. Okay. So diamond can pitch a round suit loser after the opening lead. I think we should cover the 6 of diamonds with the king. I mean, there's some chance that we could just play low here and fake this opening lead's a singleton, and if West diamonds are ace 10 4th or something, they wouldn't put in the 10, they would just take the ace and try and give their partner a diamond ruff. But I think we should cover. Otherwise, we're not going to have the opportunity to set up a diamond trick. And then I suppose the plan is to just start trying to pull trumps, right? So let's ruff this. Get to work on the trump suit. I mean, I could play on hearts now. The thing is, if I get to work on the heart suit, and I mean, for one thing, East might cover with honor doubleton, and then they might get a heart ruff. But yeah, I think we do want to just go after spades. So let's lead the king of spades out of hand. Try and coerce them into taking the ace. Spade comes back. Good. We can just continue pulling trumps now and then get to work on whatever the other suit is we want to try and set up. I'll pitch diamonds. Spades split is good news. So West has turned up with the ace of spades, ace of diamonds. They did open the bidding. But one thing we know West can't have is all of the missing high cards, because that would give them ace of spades, ace of diamonds is 8, king, queen of clubs gets them up to 13, king, queen of hearts gets them up to 13, and the queen of clubs would be 15. So I think what I want to do is I want to try and take 2 heart finesses. So let's do that to start off. Okay, East covers the jack of hearts with the queen. Oh, and the 8 of hearts shows up? Well, that makes things easy. Now we can just pitch a club on the diamond queen and knock out the last heart. So West had their 12 count. We push the board with our counterpart. Take a look at the auction they had in the other room. Same exact auction as we had here, getting to 4 spades. And probably they played the hand the same. 6 of diamonds opening lead. So this time they led 3rd best. Did they lead 3rd best on the previous board? I don't actually remember. I'll have to look back at it afterwards. What is this double dummy thing? Why does it say 7 spades? Is something off here? What is going on? Hello? We're off the ace of spades, in case anyone didn't realize. 7 spades? I must be reading it wrong. It says 2210. It's a nice bug, by the way. Oh, you can't see, it's behind my webcam, but it says 2210 back here. Nice glitch, guys. All right, let's go next. Oh, I could report a bug. Should I report a bug? Sure. What is the bug? Nah. We'll just move on. I'm sure that someone from Into Bridge is watching my videos and can figure this out on their own. I am in first seat. Favorable. Let's open a heart with our 14. 2 diamonds, game force. Okay. Does 2 hearts show extras? No. So 2 no trump must show hearts. No. What are these systems where you can't show a 6th trump? How do you even play bridge like this? Is there any way to show a 6th heart? 3 hearts shows 7. Okay, this is just the natural set trumps. So there's no way for me to show a 6th heart? Like, how do you even play bridge this way? I don't know. I guess I'm going to bid 2 hearts. I mean, this is just such a huge system hole. So partner bids 2 spades, showing spades. I guess the idea is we're supposed to bid 3 hearts with this hand. It's not really the bid that I want to make. What does 2 no trump suggest? Yeah, everything's showing 5 hearts. So this, you know, if people think that this 2 heart bid kind of being, or rebidding 2 of a major is just space saving, it's really not. Because look at what we have to do here. Now we have to bid 3 hearts, and we haven't really gained any space. In fact, we've kind of lost it. We haven't been able to continue showing our hand. Like, if 2 hearts showed 6, we could now rebid 2 no trump to say no spade fit, no diamond fit. And we would be in pretty good shape. I think I would like partner to declare the no trump with my jack 9 third of clubs. There are definitely club holdings partner can have where it's important to right side it. But let's bid 3 hearts, because that is what our system dictates. Partner bids 3 no. They probably have a singleton heart. This is definitely a hand that would play a little bit better in a 6-1 heart fit, depending on what partner's heart singleton is. Obviously, if it's the jack, we would be pretty happy. The problem that I'm seeing is that if partners... So let's say partner does have the singleton jack, right? And we end up playing a no trump. Suppose our right-hand opponent leads a club. Okay? West wins the ace and then looks at the dummy and switches to a diamond. Well, for starters, we're going to be in the wrong hand to take a heart finesse. But then secondly, we only have one extra entry to the south hand, the king of spades. Possibly. I mean, I don't know if it's an entry, but we have to hope. And so if the hearts don't split in a favorable manner, like we go ace of hearts overtaking partner's jack, we lead the queen of hearts, and if the nine of hearts doesn't drop, so hearts aren't 3-3, or there's no 9 doubleton, then we lose out on the entire heart suit. Which does make me think that 4 hearts might be a better spot if partner has a singleton heart. Unfortunately, if partner has a heart void, I don't think 4 hearts is going to play very well. We might have some sort of guess to play for which honor or 9 comes down in 3 rounds, like ace of hearts, queen of hearts would pick off, jack third or 9 third, for example. But then we would have to guess on the 3rd round, and sometimes the king of hearts could come down in 3 rounds, so we could go ace of hearts, low heart to pick up that holding. So it's not like 4 hearts it's going to be a disaster, even if partner has a heart void, and they're a lot more likely to have a singleton. But we haven't really been able to communicate a lot of information. We do also have 14 high card points, a little bit extra. I think I'm just going to let 3 no trump go and hope that this turns out okay. Should I think about 4 spades for a second? Partner could be like 4-1-6-2. And then maybe our best plan is actually to try and set up diamonds. It's going to be hard. Partner's hand doesn't have a lot of entries. Let's just pray that the heart suit comes home for tricks and no trump. Club opening lead, so partner was 4-1-6-2. Partner's hearts are small singleton. Okay, a couple of options here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and set up the diamond suit. 2 clubs lead, could be 4th best, could be an attitude lead, I have no idea. Let's play... So we'll stick in the 9 here. All of my club spots are effectively equivalent. I could play the jack. But the 9 is going to confuse West as much as possible about what their partner's club holding is. I mean, sometimes East is led from King-Queen, and it doesn't matter what we do. But playing the 9, I mean, either way, we could win the 10 in that scenario. West might think their partner has the 10 of clubs, and so if they get in at some point later in the play, like say with the Diamond King, they might not realize that they should cash out a club because they're hoping partner can get in to push a club through. So I think we do this. West plays the queen, so I'll take the ace. And yeah, we do have a decision to make here. We could go after hearts instead of diamonds. I mean, it's obviously a little bit lower on the likelihood of working. But it could be the winning play. I think I am just going to go after diamonds, though. I don't really see anything better. So diamond to the ace. Let's play a spade to the... I suppose the ace. And the queen of diamonds. We'll get rid of heart. The 9 of hearts comes through. Fascinating. It is surprising that East didn't continue another club. I mean, I guess East should technically know we have the 10, given that their partner played the queen at trick 1, but it does seem as if West is the one holding on to the club king at this point. So if the diamonds run, we could go up with the heart ace, unblock the spades, maybe spade split, cash all the diamonds, and we get the rest. Well, not the rest. We would lose a club. I mean, unfortunately, we just don't have any info from the opponent's carding. Not sure that expert opponents would give us count in the diamond suit when we played a diamond to the ace at trick 2. They might. So I think there would be some merit in trying to guess their carding, or guess the diamond split based on the cards they played at trick 2. I mean, some people play Smith as well, which could be another thing that's going on. I mean, I'm pretty tempted to just take the ace of hearts and then lead a club. Set up an extra club trick that we can cash, and unfortunately, I still don't know if the diamonds are coming home. Like, if the diamonds don't come home but the spades do, I would much rather pitch a spade on the jack of clubs eventually. Or, sorry, pitch a diamond on the jack of clubs. Nine of hearts switch, huh? I mean, we'll definitely get more info on when I lead a club to the 10 if West wins and just cashes the king of hearts. That would make me expect that the diamonds are coming home. I guess I'm willing to gamble on the 10 of diamonds dropping. I mean, it would be the most number of tricks that we could take from a match point perspective. We take the ace of hearts here, we unblock the spades. If the spades split, great. If they don't split, that's fine too. We were always going to lose a club and a heart if we knocked out the king of clubs. And then hope that the diamonds run. I mean, the thing is, this heart switch just feels a little bit strange to me. It feels like East doesn't have a sense of urgency to set up tricks. Which they might if the diamonds were running. Like, if East was worried that we just had the rest of the tricks for whatever reason, they would definitely have played back a club here, trying to cash out. Tough hand. I think I am going to play for the most tricks at match points, though. So we'll win the ace of hearts. All right. Just the silly line. Let's see if spades split, see if diamonds split. Spades don't split. But diamonds do. So it's not really going to help us to run these tricks, but I guess I may as well. And then the opponents get the rest. Okay. I mean, it doesn't feel too bad. We did kind of take the maximum number of tricks. We do end up winning the deal, which is nice. Oh, East did have the king of clubs, by the way, which is kind of fascinating. Our opponent ended up taking a different approach in the auction. They bid 2 no trump, so they denied showing their 6th heart. And they get to 3 now, all the same, but they played it from a different side, which was a lot worse for them. So kind of like I mentioned, this Jack-9 third of clubs, we would prefer to have partner play the no trump. A club lead through ends up allowing East-West to set up quite a few club tricks at trick 1. Our counterpart did end up going after diamonds, kind of similar to what we did, but they were in a much worse spot. The opponents were just able to cash out immediately. And they did take the rest, 400, but on to the next board. So we got a win! Hooray! Pass on our left, partner opens a heart, pass on our right. We have a game force. I know I've been kind of harping on this idea that being able to show your game forces in situations like this by just bidding 2 clubs, I think is a good thing to aim for in a system if you're trying to build your own system from scratch. But you do need a lot of gadgets to be able to ensure that you and your partner can still untangle a better spade fit in situations like this. Because, I mean, we would probably prefer to play in a 5-4 spade fit as opposed to a 5-3 heart fit. Sometimes we'd prefer to play in a 5-3 spade fit than a 5-3 heart fit. Anyway, for now I'm going to bid 1 spade. We'll game force later and then show our hearts. And that will get most of our hand off our chest. 2 no trump, 4 clubs or 4 diamonds with 6 hearts. Fascinating. Okay, so this is Swedish Advanced. Very cool. We're learning on the fly. So this is, I mean, obviously forcing, but how forcing is this? It doesn't look like it's game forcing based on the description, 14 to 21. So what does 3 hearts say? Non-forcing. Again, I think this is the wrong thing to do systemically, because we've talked about this before, that if I only have enough values to make 1 bid, I should always be supporting my partner by bidding 2 hearts instead of 1 spade here. Doesn't matter how long my spade suit is, I would just bid 2 hearts to show fit. Like, I have 7 spades to the queen and like king, queen, third of hearts, I would bid 2 hearts. Not 1 spade to start out, unless I felt like the hand was worth a limit raise. Then it would be different. So, what are our choices to show a good hand? 3 spades probably shows extra spade length. No, this is default. That doesn't make any sense. 3 clubs is an artificial game-forcing relay. Perfect! That's what I wanted to hear. We're playing relays all of a sudden. Good, good, good. What does partner do? 3 diamonds is natural and force it. Well, yeah, we game forced. So partner has hearts and diamonds, so now we can bid 3 hearts, I assume, to show heart fit. Slam try. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. I don't know about that. So what am I supposed to do? 4 hearts then? No hope for slam. I hate these fast arrival bids. I mean, generally you want to make these... Wait, why does 4 hearts... Oh, okay. What do we need for slam? So partner's showing diamonds. Let's say partner has a spade void, I guess, would be best for us. Ace of clubs, ace of diamonds, king, queen of hearts would be a 13 count. We're not there yet. We probably need the jack of diamonds as well. Or maybe the queen of clubs, or maybe a club lead into partner's ace jack third or something like that, or a 7th heart would do it. So there are definitely hands where slam makes, but the spade void is kind of crucial to all these constructions, otherwise we just have an extra loser in that suit. And partner said they were limited to like 17 high card points for the 3 diamond bid, supposedly. I mean, I guess I'm going to bid 3 hearts. Make the slam try, right? We don't want to bypass the possibility of a slam. Partner's not going to be thrilled about their spade void, but they should expect that a void would be a useful card for slam, or a useful type of thing to have for slam prospects. So let's do it. 3 hearts, partner bids 3 spades. Spade control, unfortunately this might just be a singleton. What's 3 now? Non-serious. That's kind of what we have. I mean, we have 0 key cards, so we need partner to have 4 key cards basically, or 3 key cards in a void. as well as the trump queen. I think that's kind of about where we stand. So let's do that. Partner makes a serious slam try, showing club control. I'm a little bit nervous that this Jack of Hearts is not Queen Third of Hearts, but I guess on a bad day we get to Ace King Sixth of Hearts opposite Jack Third, and we need to play that for no losers, which is doable. I'll cue diamonds. I wonder if this is last train. It says last train, control and diamonds. Sometimes it's hard to know whether these last train bids definitely promise a control in the suit, something you and your partner should probably discuss, or maybe you can just work it out from the auction. Partner signs off, I'm good. Like I said, I have no key cards, so I think I'm kind of content to just end up here. And yeah, I mean, partner has a pretty nice hand over there. We do kind of have the ideal slam values. I'm a little bit shocked that partner did concede at this point. I think with partner's hand, I definitely would have asked for key cards. Or done something else. I mean, I don't know what that something else would be. Maybe a 5 diamond bid? That's probably a pretty good bid. 5 diamonds from partner over 4 diamonds. Then they would have showed their club control, their diamond control. They would have denied having first round spade control. And they would by inference be showing good trumps, because if they can't cube at anything else, they must have pretty good trumps. So oftentimes when you have all of the key cards yourself, you want partner to be the one to bid key card. And that's why a 4 no trump bid from North's perspective doesn't really get the information across. I think it would be fine here, given that partner has decided to show a slam try and has cooperated with a 4 diamond cue bid, that North could take over with key card. But I think this is also fine. So we miss out on what looks like a decent slam, but not necessarily perfect. Just needing to pick up the hearts and then being able to find a parking place for the 4th round of diamonds, if necessary. Club lead. So to start with, let's just go ahead and win the club ace and cash the heart ace. I think I'm just going to take the first 2 hearts off the top, because that is generally the percentage play in this suit, especially with West dumping the 9. A lot of players would not think to false card with the 9 here from Queen 9/3. So that was effective. I actually wonder if this was a pretty big mistake, pulling a 2nd round of trumps. I probably should have let a spade up immediately. I just, now that I'm thinking about it, if West had made this false card, and I played a spade up, and East ducked the ace, and I put in the 9, and West won and pulled dummy's trump, then I might not be able to get rid of my 4th diamond loser. But now here, let's lead a spade up. East plays low. Since I can ruff the 4th round of diamonds, we'll try the king, may as well. And now we have the rest. We lost the board. I guess someone ended up playing a no trump. They got to 6 hearts, oh my. Let's see how they managed to do it. How'd their auction go? So 2 no trump, they made the asking bid with 3 clubs, 3 diamonds, 3 hearts, slam try, same 3 spade bid, but now they decided to make a serious slam try by bidding 4 clubs, instead of going through non-serious like we did, and that feels like an awful lot to me, based on, like I've said, we have 0 key cards and no queen of trumps. It's generally a bad idea to show serious slam interest with hands like that. I mean, maybe if you have like king, queen, king, queen, king, queen in all of the other suits and like 4 small trumps or something, then it's okay in situations like this. But they do end up, after 4 clubs, just getting key card from their partner. Their partner bid 5 clubs. So 5 clubs showing no key cards. 5 diamonds was asking about the trump queen, and they decided to show the trump queen, which is kind of incredible. So I guess, I mean, maybe this is just a little bit more system experience than I have, because North's bid, based on the explanation I got, only promised 6 hearts. Maybe this is the type of hand that often is going to have 7 hearts, and that's why Emanuel felt comfortable bidding 5 spades, showing the trump queen here, which obviously got them to 6 hearts in this situation. With the queen doubleton hearts falling, there was no problem on the hand making 12 tricks. I do wonder about a possible no trump strain, given the 2 hands. I mean, if we could get to no trump from the south side, we're in pretty good shape. It's not perfect, but I think at match points it's probably worth the gamble. Maybe. It's close. It's definitely close. I would not be upset if partner and I reach 6 no trump on this type of hand at match points. Anyway, that was hand 4. We're on to the last one. Pass by partner. We are unfavorable. 1 spade on our right. We have an 8 count, but especially opposite a passed hand partner, even if we had like a 10 count, I would be pretty tempted to just pass this type of hand. It's perfect takeout double shape, but this is not our hand. We don't really want to end up declaring when we're vulnerable. The opponents are not. We're just going to be going minus 200 an awful lot, especially in a strong field. I don't know if Leah's a strong field, but strong opponents would end up doubling us, maybe on thin hands, and we just don't have really the shape to take a lot of tricks. 4x1. I mean, 4x1's good offensive strength, but we just don't have the values, I guess is what I meant to say. So we'll pass. 2-no Jacoby. 3 clubs is the shortness. It is not good news for our side. 3 spades is 2-no game forcing. It is. Okay, so 3 spades should show extras. It's a slam try. 3 no trump is non-serious. We'll continue passing throughout. 4 hearts showing a control, and they've denied club or diamond controls. Now, West could still have the club king because their partner showed club shortness, so there would be no reason for West to cubid the club king in an auction like this. But presumably, they in theory have denied the club king for this type of bidding. They've also denied diamond controls. East bidding keycard promises it. Okay, it says promises a diamond control, but that's kind of the inference that we would take from this situation. So we'll continue passing. 5 clubs. Okay, partner doubles. I think this is a really poor bid to make from partner. Regardless of what partner's hand looks like, there's no reason for them to tell us to lead clubs on an auction like this, I don't think. I mean, especially not when this is what our club holding looks like. I mean, maybe it's okay. Maybe partner's hand really just is like king, queen, 10, 6 of clubs and out, and they want to make sure that I don't like lead a heart away from the queen or something like that, which might have been my choice. Okay, well, we're going to pass. 6 spades. What did pass by East show? Supposedly enough key cards for small slam. I don't know what that even means. But 6 spades it is. I suppose I'm going to start out by cashing the club ace, right? Do I want partner on lead for some reason? Maybe I want partner on lead to play a diamond. Maybe I want partner on lead to play a heart. Maybe I just want partner on lead because then they're going to misplace some of the other high cards, because when I lead a club and partner wins the queen at trick 1, they're going to think partner started with ace, king, queen of clubs. I'm not actually convinced that's good for us, because then they might guess our heart queen. But, I mean, I'm definitely passing. I'm just contemplating my opening lead. I think generally it's a good idea to think about your opening lead in this exact spot. Normally, what I do to start thinking about my lead is I'll ask the opponents to explain their auction. So while they're going through the motions of describing key cards and everything, and especially if I like ask what's the pass over the double of the key card response, then they can give me some explanations, and that'll give me time to think about what opening lead I want to make. Yeah, I mean, if West has like 5 small clubs or like 5 clubs to the queen, which I don't really see why partner would double 5 clubs with. If that's what was going on, then leading a low club would also be helpful. I think partner has like king queen fifth or king queen sixth of clubs is what's going on. I'm just gonna lead the ace. I want to make it less likely that they pick off my heart queen. Okay, ace 3 10 5. Let's think for a second. So Declare probably has king doubleton of hearts, or king third even. I guess I'm going to... I mean, I'm just kind of trying to count tricks. If partner has the diamond king, that's good news for us. I think I'm just going to switch to a trump. Try and remove entries to dummy for whatever that's worth. It also stops Declare from stripping out the clubs easier, although they'll probably just rough a club at trick 2. Or they'll just claim because they have the ace king of diamonds. Makes sense. Okay, flat board to end out the set. Let's look at our results. We were 188th out of 854 today, and we will pull up the YouTube video in just a second. Make sure to like the video, and let's go.
Hi everyone, I'm Emanuel, the creator of the website Qbids. If you haven't heard about Qbids, please check it out at qbids.com. Qbids is a practice website where you can practice bidding with your partner. And if you really like to play with Leah, you can actually practice with Leah as well.
Ooh.
There will be a link to a podcast where I was featured on the setting trick with John McAllister in the description of the video. And today I'm gonna play some Interbridge Daily Challenge as a celebrity. So I'm not a bridge expert, so I'm sure you will have an easy time getting a win here.
This is super funny. I think I did mention this at the start of the stream today, but he's in the description. They're like, he is a bridge expert. I mean, I think Emanuel plays very well in general. Like, I don't know where the cutoff for expert really lies. I think it's just kind of a generic term that's thrown around among bridge players, but he certainly knows what he's doing. I mean, we saw I guess he got the better of me on one hand, and then I think the rest were pushes, or maybe he got the better of me on 2 hands. We'll take a look. Let's see what he does.
I will be playing with the Swedish system, which is very similar to a 2/1 advanced, but we have some changes. So we play 2-diamond multi, and we play a variant of Jacobi, and we also have a Gasili. So a few different system tweaks, but I'm sure I will explain everything. All right, good luck. I don't think you'll need it, but let's see how we go here. First board, we have a flat 10 count with a 4-3-3. So I guess we pass.
Coward.
I am in 3rd seat, but I don't see a reason to open this one.
Oh,
Us?
clear opening bid. I don't know. I mean, maybe this is system difference as well.
I'm sure it will be very similar in a lot of places, but maybe not the best. All right, second board. We are in 2nd seat, vulnerable against Not. And we have another 10 count. This time we have a pretty nice diamond suit. I don't want to open this in second hand either. even though I do have a pretty easy rebid of 2 clubs, I will just pass this 10 count and not give Leah too much hope of playing a game. See what happens. Yeah, okay, so lefty opened 1 diamond and Leah overcalled a spade. I don't have spades, so I don't want to play spades unless Leah has a lot of them. I have a pretty good stopper in diamond, I would say. So I think I can rebid 1-0. Usually 1-0 in this spot would show some values. As we can see, it says 8 to 11 high card points. So I'll try that, and hopefully
I do like it a lot more when the celebrity guests
stop there.
Look at the system and look at what
3 hearts bid from
bids
Leah,
describe.
probably some strength. Yeah, I was expecting it not to be 5-5 because then she would have overcalled with a 2 diamond bid or something.
Exactly.
But with this, I think we have a pretty good case of playing in game. Question is, should we play 3-0 or try to find something else? I think 3-0 makes a lot of sense. We have 10. This says she has at least 15. Not sure she will have 15, but we know where all the points are, so it should be relatively easy to play this. Obviously, I'm the most worried about the club suit, but I'm sure Leah will have like king second or something like that. So 3-0 it is. No, it's not. It's not 3-0. She really wants to play in spades. That was the worst option for me, but I guess she has a lot of spades then and probably nothing in clubs, or she has void diamonds or something and she really doesn't think her hand fits.
Good guess, the diamond
3-0
void.
contract. I can't possibly bid anything, so I'm just gonna pass and hope that this is a makeable spot.
I mean, I think generally partners should probably just be bidding 4 spades a lot of the time on whenever they're 6-4. So I don't think it necessarily shows
she
short
did
diamonds
have void diamonds.
or
Let's
short
see
clubs.
what we
I
should
think
do
it's
here.
just you have a 6 spade and you think that it's more likely to be played
we're
in
missing
major
the
suit
ace of
than
spades,
a no trump contract.
so that's a bad start. And we're also missing king queen of hearts as well as the queen of clubs. We're gonna set up a diamond trick immediately here so we can pitch the club. Let's also think about how the bidding went. West opened 1 diamond, and let's see how many high card points we're missing. We're missing 4 in spades and 5 in hearts. That's 9. And then 2 in clubs, that's 11, and then 5 more, so that's 16. So we're missing 16 high card points. So East should have at most like an ace, at the very most an ace. But the heart finesses doesn't seem to be working too often. East could easily have one of them. West is also not likely to have a balanced hand if they have all the points, because then they would have opened 1 no trump. Anyway, I don't see a reason why we shouldn't put in a king here and grab the ace and probably rough this. And then the question is, what do we do then? We have already set up 1 diamond trick to pitch a club. We can double finesse in hearts, hoping that East has one of the 2 cards in that suit.
I think I'll come to the same conclusion I did, which is just like you just pull trumps.
I think we need to work on spades.
Hope things work out.
And I don't want to spend my heart entry immediately. Let's see who has the ace of spades. Let's play the queen and see if they get confused.
See if they get
had
confused.
All the spades.
I like it.
They had the ace of spades. Let's pitch a diamond. Okay, let's see how the spades break.
Yeah, spades split made the hand pretty easy.
Pitch another diamond. So they
I
were
mean, I think
3-3.
we
That's
can
good
expect
news.
spades to split once they
Okay,
don't play
so
back a diamond to try and force us at trick 3.
we have lost to the ace of spades, and so at this point we are very likely making at least. We can, like I said, we can pitch a club if we want to. So they had the ace of diamonds and the ace of spades.
Yeah, there was going to be a little bit of a trick
That's
in
8 points.
my
Yeah.
position if the jack of hearts went to the queen and ace
play
and
the
West
heart.
didn't drop the 8.
Like that.
Let's see if he also gets the same
queen
sort of
over
fortunate
at east, so they did cover.
defense. Okay.
And now we kind of want to do this before it's too late. So let's
Because I would have had to guess to pitch a
really-
club
little
on the
bit
diamond
interesting, I
queen and
guess,
then
how
take a
the
heart finesse on the way back.
hearts split.
And
No, we have the 8 here as well. So
I might
definitely
have
we
done
just
that.
Play the diamond, pitch this, and we set up the hearts.
Because it would be pretty unusual for East to cover with queen third of hearts in that situation. So maybe I would have gotten this
Are
right.
they ever gonna take
but
their heart? Let's see
They
if
obviously
they
made it
discard
much easier
incorrectly
for
now
us.
that. I don't know.
Did they forget to take their king of hearts? They'll get it eventually. It's pretty funny.
Okay. I didn't have many options. I guess I could have opened one diamond and then things would have been completely differently. So let's
Yeah, I
see
mean,
if
the defense
any one
from
of
West
you
was
did
very
that.
weird on that hand.
I don't think it's a good choice with the 10 count in second seat, but yeah, we'll see. This is the third one. The first one was passed out. So we have 6 hearts and we have, 14? So in the Swedish system, you can see that if I open 2 hearts, it actually is 10 to 13.
Oh,
And this is 14. So when I open 1 heart and rebid hearts at some point,
I actually didn't know that inference.
my partner will know I have 14 to 16. 2 diamonds is game forcing, and unfortunately this is not one of those situations because this rebid of 2 hearts in the system does not promise any extra hearts. So I'm just going to bid that anyway because I don't have another option really. Now over 2 spades I can bid 2 no trump. I don't really have a good stopper in clubs, but I kind of want to keep the auction. I mean, we're heading to 3-0 anyway, unless partner supports hearts. I'm just gonna rebid 2 no trump. I don't think it's.
I mean, this is kind of the
That
bid that I
big of a
want to
deal.
make for the same reason that he does.
So they.
I'm pausing. Because, like he said, you want to keep this auction kind of low, and your partner has the opportunity to bid 3 hearts now with a doubleton heart, regardless of whatever the rest of your system means. The reason I didn't do it was because it specifically said in the description that it promised exactly 5 hearts. So for Emanuel, I guess he's maybe more familiar with the system. Maybe it's written wrong. But he bids 2-0 for that reason. I don't think Leo would have bid 3 hearts with a doubleton heart, because once you bid 2-0, it rejects the possibility of us having a 5-2 heart, or playing in a heart fit would be the essential idea. I mean, partner might have done it if they didn't have a club stopper, in which case maybe playing the 5-2 heart fit would have been better from their perspective than playing 3 no trump without a club stopper. But yeah, that was the reason why I didn't bid 2-0, kind of as we looked at earlier. So it would not work out very well on this deal, as we see ultimately, because we wrong side the no trump, which was something that I was a little bit concerned about. But I think part of that has to do with the fact that partner could have bid 2 no trump themselves. They wouldn't need to make this 2 spade bid necessarily over 2 hearts if we've already promised a 6th heart. And so if they wanted to scoop up the no trump, they could do it without really taking up a ton of extra space. I mean, maybe we miss 4-4 spade fits that way. It kind of depends on how you structure the rest of your game forcing responses. I think there's a lot of nuance that can be employed here. But yeah, this is, these 2/1 auctions are very delicate in a lot of places, and I think this hand is a good example of like how you can structure your system to get to the better contract, which is 3 no trump from partner side. I'm actually not convinced that's
really
the case.
have
Maybe
an issue
4 hearts
with
from our side is best.
They
or
want to
4
play
hearts from partner side maybe
diamonds.
is best.
They have
I'm not
probably
sure.
a 6-4 or something like that. 6-4, and they probably have a singleton heart. I don't see why I would rebid. I think I should rebid spades at this point, and to show that I have some interest in playing in spades. Because if they are short in clubs, we definitely cannot be playing 3-no. But they probably have 6-4, 6 diamonds, 4 spades, 1 heart, and 2 clubs.
I think we've actually realized at this point
which
that
makes me think that
on
maybe
this
we
auction,
should play 4 spades. I'm gonna at least include my partner here in the decision
4 hearts
making.
might be the best spot from our perspective.
Do think that they would have bid 3 hearts with 2 hearts here, but I'm not sure. Let's see what happens with 3 spades.
And
Okay,
kind of the
so
reason
they
is that, similar to what I talked about
said
earlier,
3-no
that
is
it's
probably
going to be
playable,
really hard to set up
we'll see.
diamonds.
This is a bit
Partner doesn't have
risky
entries
because I
outside of the
showed
spade suit.
Club
And
stopper here.
if we need to cross in
don't really
spades
have.
to get diamond roughs, we're going to get far fewer diamond roughs. And we might end up promoting trump tricks for the opponents if we rough diamonds with the spade king. So, and then once we do set up diamonds, how do we get back to partner stand? Well, we could rough a heart, but now all of our hearts are worthless. I think on this type of auction, we might kind of come to the realization that 4 hearts might be the best spot from our perspective.
I'll try 3-no. All right, so against suits, I think Leah lead. I mean, against no trump, I think they lead 4th best. And I kind of regret not bidding 4 spades. Let's see how we can deal with this. So we rate to lose 3 club tricks. If that is 4th best, looks like a 4 card suit. That means we have 3 club losers, most likely, and then we lose a diamond, and then we have to set up the diamonds. We have 3 spades, 1 heart, that's 4, 1 club, that's 5. So we want 4 diamond tricks, which is definitely possible. Or we could play on hearts, but that doesn't seem very likely to yield 4 tricks. Let's play small club here and see if they mess up somehow, or if they play.
So he did end up counting his tricks, and I mean, obviously, this is an important thing to do.
So we know that
I think this is more of
like
an imp's
the lowest club
mindset to try and
they
count
only
your
have
tricks
3
in
club
trump.
tricks.
In match points, you're just trying to take the most
You're gonna
tricks
give
possible.
them a diamond.
So if the most tricks possible is 8, and there's some very obscure line that could take a 9th, but most of the time you end up with like 5 or 6 in that scenario, then you probably just want to maximize your chance of taking 8.
So we're gonna play a diamond to the ace.
Case, because you assume the field is going to be in a similar spot.
Spade
I mean, if
to
you
the
did
queen,
something weird in the auction, then that's totally fine and understandable, and then you should try
they both
make your contract or guarantee your contract as if you're playing imps.
Spades.
But here we think the field is going to be in 3 no trump. Maybe some of them will be in 4 hearts.
We're hoping to pin the 10.
In that case, we just want to do the thing that makes it most likely
Still pin the
that
10.
we can We can take as many tricks as possible. So we're in a position now where obviously we're going to need the diamonds to split to come to 9 tricks is where he's ended up.
Here.
And so kind of for a similar reason, like I might have been able to play a bit more carefully to try and take 9 tricks on
the miscounted. Great.
On the line of play that I had taken, but because it was match points, I did my best to try and take as many tricks as possible. 9 of hearts is a very weird switch from East. From Jack 9 4th.
Alright, so 4th board. And Leah opened in 2nd seat with 1 heart. And we have a heart support here. Let's see how many points do we have. We have 6, 8, 9, 10, 13. It's enough to go to game. Question now is, should we support partner immediately or should we make things complicated by introducing the spade suit?
I wonder how we support partner immediately.
My spade suit is really good. I'm just going to bid 1 spade and see what happens. So this shows 6 hearts and 4 in a minor. Conventional because we play Gazilli.
Yeah, this is like a Gazilli extension.
So whichever minor that is, it's going to be very nice. Let's see what... So this is a relay. Interesting. I don't know if this is accurate to what I am used to playing, but we'll see what happens here. 4 clubs, artificial relay, 6+. So I guess this is just asking what's going on. We'll try it, I guess. Or can I just bid 3? Suit preference. This might be... This is not forcing. We need to force the game at least. So let's see what happens here. So they show diamonds. And now we can support. This is a slam try, which is exactly what we have. So they have a spade cue. Hopefully that's the ace of spades, but regardless, my hand is great for a slam, and they have basically forced the game on their own. I'm guessing 3 now is non-serious here. Yes, but we have more intentions than that.
We do?
Let's cue bid.
Wait, where? We do?
I'm just gonna do this and then probably... Oh, they are asking for aces.
Okay, I'm curious what he says about showing the queen.
Well, we don't have aces.
Yeah, we don't have aces.
We have all the kings.
Remember, what do we need for slam? We need controls and a source of tricks. And what do we have? None of those.
Another one. So 5 clubs shows no
I mean, maybe
ace.
I was too ambitious with my non-serious try.
And we don't have an ace, so I'm just gonna be that. So this is a little bit interesting. She's asking for the trump queen. We have Jack 3rd. And they have shown 6 hearts. We haven't actually shown that we have three hearts. They only know about 2. I'm gonna gamble here and say that we have the queen. And that probably means I can bid 5 spades.
Ah, yeah, spade king going to be very
queen
useful.
Of hearts, which I don't, but we will have 6 hearts, 9 hearts, so maybe we can just get the queen anyway. This is a BAM after all, and I'm going for your heads.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll bid 5 spades, showing I have the queen.
He was just trying to gamble.
King or something like that. It said extra honors. I don't know exactly. Extra honors in spades. I'm just going to show that I have. Or maybe I should bid this. Extra honors in diamonds. I think partner would like that, but they can ask. So let's include partner again and see what happens. I bid 5 spades. Okay, 6 hearts. So, we're gonna have to find the queen of hearts. Yep, that's pretty much what it is. We also have 1 diamond loser to take care of. We can probably set up a spade And we can also just rough it if we do find the queen of hearts. So how do we deal with this heart suit?
Yeah, I definitely should have taken a heart and then let a spade up immediately and trick
play
3.
from the top.
A little bit silly of me.
Let's go to hand. Play the ace. Well, this 9 is terrifying, but we will...
This is definitely a situation where I think it's probably okay to just cash the king of hearts.
Clubs.
No one else is really going to be in 6 on this hand, so you kind of have to make it.
Now we can claim making.
And so, like, if you go down 2 and 6 hearts, it's still going to be the same 0 across the field. So there's no real need to try and maximize your chance of dealing with that 4th round of diamonds.
All right. That was good. I hope you enjoyed that one. A bit lucky again. And now for the 5th and final board,
I do appreciate a little bit of the the emotions coming through from the daily celebrities from time to time.
Pretty bad values. We're also in
I know that that's not what they're selecting based off of. Like, people, most of these people are not content creators. But
definitely
I think that
to
entertain an audience is important for a lot of these videos, or else people aren't gonna like.
I've already done some pretty risky things this session,
of like how
and it's been working out. So I'm just gonna
analysis is.
Give you a chance here. All right, let's see what happens. So they are trying.
I do appreciate that Emanuel does seem like he has a good time while playing bridge. So. That is certainly important.
Interesting. Partner double clubs. And we also have lots of
So would 7 clubs have been a good save on this one?
I'm assuming this means that they want the lead directing doubles. So
I had a pretty good sense that I knew partner's exact club holding, and I was right on the auction.
We're gonna just lead clubs anyway.
Let's see, what would we have lost? We would have lost 2 hearts, 1 spade, and 3 diamonds.
Alright. Instant claim. That was
it would have been 1,400, which would have been a good save.